welcome in. All right, Yahagi. So if you've been paying attention, ladies and gentlemen, you know that yesterday Wargaming officially announced all of the various ships in the Japanese light cruiser branch that will be forthcoming, going to super testing, I believe, not next patch, but the patch after that. No, next patch. Going to super testing next patch. Are we top tier? No, we're bottom tier. We're bottom tier. That's okay. So, some interesting things in there. Now, one of the questions that I asked that I don't think I've seen an answer to yet. Let me go check Discord and make sure I'm not lying to you. Hold on. CC Discord. Okay. All right, so they haven't answered my question yet. If you remember,
it's go time.
You crazy son of a
Trampolian. God, thank you much. All right, if you remember, Kekdoon's going that way. We'll go. So that means we'll go to the east flank. If you remember, when they split the German destroyer line, the alternate branch had the 150s, which meant that they took the 150 caliber guns almost completely away from the existing destroyer branch. I think maybe Gade still gets both, but I know Z23 lost her 150s, and Merker now has them. The question I asked Wargaming, and I haven't gotten an answer yet, was, you're about to split the Japanese heavies and lights. Are you going to take away Mogami's 155mm configuration? Mogami has almost always been one of the hardest ships for them to balance, going all the way back to the first 6 to 8 months the game was in full release. They really struggled to balance this ship until finally in early 2016, they hit it so hard with the Nerf hammer, it basically never really recovered. And so now, finally, they're going to, what I expect them to do, they have not announced this yet, they're going to break the light cruiser version of Mogami away from the heavy cruiser version. And in my mind, that means now, 2 separate hulls, 2 separate ships. I can balance them separately. I can stop hosing Mogami, the hull and everything, for having access to heavy cruiser guns and light cruiser guns on the same hull. Because remember, we've reached a point in World of Warships where heavy cruisers and light cruisers, especially at Tier 8, get different armor schemes as a balancing mechanic. So I really want them to tell me, yes, the new Tier 8 Japanese light cruiser will replace 155 Mogami. 155 Mogami will go away. That's what I want to hear. But I haven't gotten an answer yet. So, Chaser, it is not really Nevermore. They've said they're not going to do that. That's really shocking to me. The Tier 8 ship they announced is not one of Mogami's sister ships. That was Mogami Makuma, and then there was like a Suzuyo or something. There was a subclass in there that I have missed, and I probably couldn't pronounce or spell correctly anyway. So, torpedoes, I gotta keep moving, Go away, York. Go away. I'm behind him. Yeah, these shells are so slow. My God, even at 7 kilometers and I'm overleaning him, I'm still behind him. Holy cow. I think we're going to finally get him here, maybe? Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. Okay, finally they got him. Well, only 80,000 potential damage, no big deal. So, Nunez, the Mogami in-game is the heavy cruiser, like, not weight class, health pool. Right? That is the heavy cruiser health pool and everything. But I don't believe her armor scheme is what it should be for a heavy cruiser. There's a destroyer on this flank. Okay. Well, oh, hi. How are you? That's somewhere you probably don't want to be, son. I am still a light cruiser, even with a crappy reload. More importantly, I have friends who will also shoot at you. Oh, and you shot at me too? Ooh, that could be bad for you. Okay. Okay, so I don't know what our Acosta thought he was doing, but he got his face melted off. I agree. I really hope the tech tree shells are not this bad, because they are incredibly bad. You are 100% right. They are pathetically slow and incredibly floaty. I'm gonna try the AP. I've almost never fired these AP shells. Let's find out if they're if they're decent. I don't expect them to be at this range. I mean, look how long it takes them to travel. It's a 15-second flight time at this range. It's crazy. Good evening, Meat Pie. Welcome in. Anyways, so they said, okay, so what you guys are telling me is they've announced that they have currently no plans to break apart light Mogami and heavy Mogami. Personally, I think that's a mistake. I think they would be better served to do that, because then it would allow them to balance the ships. I don't want to say properly. I'll say easier. Let's say balance them easier. Mahan, you got to go kill that sub, buddy. You got to drive right over him. You're going to be dead before that happens. Yeah, you're dead already. Drop him. Drop him. Drop him. Drop the torps now or you're dead. Drop the depth charges now or you're dead. You're dead. No, you... Oh, they're going to get him, too. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. 400 point destroyer. Hero destroyer cleans out the submarine. That feels good, doesn't it? Jirax, here's the better question. Why do we need a super Kremlin? You guys are all focused on the super carrier. Why do we need a super Kremlin? On what planet is that a need? Yeah, exactly. Well, Andrew, we won't know till we get them in testing and get to put them through their paces. Until then, it's all just speculative. The flak is good, but if the continuous damage is enough, then there's something to like there. In the meantime, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to steal this smoke. And we are going to beat the bejesus out of this Agincourt from inside this lovely, lovely, lovely American destroyer smoke. All right, we're going to finish capping. I've got 30 seconds of this stuff. The Akatsuki is coming in. And the Agincourt can probably slap me silly once the destroyer gets within range. I'm going to try blind firing the destroyer, maybe? Maybe. This is a mistake, but the smoke's running out anyway, so screw it. Let's go find him and kill him. He's going to be right here on the surface in front of me. Sup? Between me and the Boise, you are hosed, son. God, look at the flight times on these shells. It's preposterous. Alba's out. Agincourt is out of position. Omaha position also terrible. All right, Normandy, Jervis, and Furious all on the other flank. We got a 2-ship lead with 11 minutes to play. I feel pretty good about our chances right now. I'm going to sit right here in this gap and try to farm the Ag in a little bit. I should be able to push shells right through this gap in the rocks. I might get spotted. I got to stay frosty. Yep. Feels bad. Is he turning his guns? Not yet. He's busy running from the submarine. Now he's turning his guns. Keep backing up then. Yep, we needed the... I needed the submarine to keep spotting him, and the submarine didn't. I think I'm about to get shot at.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Look out, Boise. I'm cutting behind you. See if I can get the Agincourt to blunder into one of those. While we go hunt destroyers. So, yeah, guys, the patch notes that came out today for the stuff they're testing in 11.8, that is some really sexy stuff. The gun mode, the gun feeder buff change thing is pretty awesome. And then they're going to give the Italian battleships a bit more flavor. I'm a big fan of this. I think that's really, really awesome and honestly kind of long overdue. I was very, very excited to see that. I want more of that. Kektu's going to get slapped. Let's go Jervis hunting. Hey, carrier.
You're about as useful as a hobo's dick cheese.
Got one into the Agin. He's going to feel that.
I'm on you like stink on shit.
We are living dangerously out here, ladies and gentlemen. I can't... Do you understand what's happening, carrier? If you don't spot him, I cannot kill him. There you go. Now you're spotting him. Now we can have some fun. Alright. Hydro's coming up, but he's well outside my Hydro range, so let's go deal with him. Awesome. You need to go to blog.worldofwarships.com, and that will tell you all the good stuff. God, even at this range, these shells, the flight time is terribad. Time to change course. He's already got him in the water. He's already got him in the water, son. This Ryujo's dead. He's gonna... Get down, Mr. President! I'm saved by the carrier. Check it out. The carrier gave his life so that I could live. Like, what did you think was gonna happen, man? He's at 6 kilometers. You know he torpedoed you. Change course. Duh. This is not rocket surgery. Oh, well.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Okay, the Omaha's out. They're down to the Agincourt and the Furious. I'm going to go carrier hunting. Now, in this ship, that's probably inadvisable, but I'm doing it anyway. Between the Boise and I, we ought to be able to have fun with this guy. He's going to try to get behind the island. All right. Oh, he's still lit because the Ryujo's about to AP bomb him. And those AP bombs will actually do good work against him. In fact, if this guy crosses in front of me, let's test the AP on this thing and see if it's any good. Is he stopping? I think he's trying to stop. Trying and failing. Citadels? Citadels? Nope, no citadels. What the hell was that dispersion? Holy bejesus, what was that dispersion?
Can't leave my ride behind.
Well, he's dead. Well, the Boise had a good game, but as a bottom-tier light cruiser, I lived the whole time, so I'm really not upset by this. I mean, that's not going to be a great XP game for me, I don't think. Let's have a peek, but I'm not expecting much. Really? This result confuses me greatly. This result confuses me greatly. How do I have 18? It's because I'm bottom tier? It has to be because I'm bottom tier. I killed a tier 7 destroyer, so that was worth something. I do have some spotting damage in here, which for a cruiser should be decently valuable. And did I have a cap? I had one cap. I had one cap. Yeah, okay. All right, well.